protecting our jobs, our economy, and our families. And you know what, especially if we get Congress, you know what we've got to do? We got to tell the folks in Washington the spending spree is over. So we know who we are, we know what we believe in, we know what made us great and exceptional, we know that our nation is so precious and so unique, it is not a Western Europe cradle-to-grave society, and all we've got to do is get behind the candidates who agree with us and fight through November and run I've never seen this kind of passion before. Did three parades this last weekend in Kenosha, Racine, and Oak Creek. I've never seen this kind of upheaval and this kind of passion among the American people. But it's got to last. It cannot linger. It's got to build. Just so you know, the other side, the people who believe in this progressive vision, which came from Germany to Madison and the rest of America, basically, they believe it's their hour, their time. They believe they can still pull it out of fire. They believe that if they simply outlast us, outwork us, they can beat us and finally transform this country and abandon that American idea that made us so great. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're not going to let them do that. We're going to take it back, and we're going to run through it. Each of us, whether it's putting up yard signs, coming in here and making phone calls, volunteering your time, volunteering your money, this is the time for our country to be saved. This is the time where every single one of us has a very vital and important role to play. It just doesn't happen, we make it happen. And that is why we got to make sure that Ron Johnson, our next U.S. Senator, that the moment that we saw where our country was almost lost was the greatest moment where we got it all back because every one of us did our job and played our role.